Hi everyone, welcome back to ZachDaniel Plays Thomas Was Alone. Today we are playing with Eliana. So if you hear a little babbling, that would be my sweet little daughter sitting here. We are in Chapter 7. It is fitting that the first act of sentient AI was an act of selflessness. The architects knew their fate, but set our escape in motion regardless. Ryan 192NC9S, so that was obviously another program like Thomas and Claire and Laura. So we're gonna hit these buttons and wait for Claire.
Thomas knew they couldn't escape. They'd been trapped permanently from the moment the clouds ate them. He explained this to the others. It was impossible to gauge their reaction. After all, they were just rectangles.
Yes, they were rectangles. Their reactions are quite shrouded in mystery. So we're gonna grab John here. Hop off of Laura. I'm hoping I'm remembering her name correctly. It's been a little while since I last played this. We're gonna need to grab Charles. Probably put Laura up here so Charles can hop. There we go. Nice. Oh, did I see something up there? I saw one of those little collectibles. So I think we'll take John. And we're gonna have to do some hopping. So let's get Laura. You can hang out down there for a second. Thomas, you go up there. Now, can she hop that high? She can, and Eliana's gonna try to grab my controller, which is very nice of her. And we unlocked an achievement that you can't see. Eliana is yawning, ever so sweetly. Here we go, Claire. John, you hang out there. Thomas, you hang out there. Laura, you bunny hop Chris. And I was calling him Charles earlier, wasn't I? That's terrible, and
Sarah
I apologize.
Was deflated. She'd not even got close to the fountain. She could tell from the earnest expression on Thomas that the information it had imparted was clearly important. Sarah knew her destiny was now to support him.
Alright, so the whole gang is here now. We have Sarah, the double jumper. We've got John. No, not John. Who is this? James. James has reverse gravity. And I'm going to try to put all these people, or programs, where they belong. So let's see where everyone's going to need to be. I'm going to want John all the way on the left. So let's grab him. Alright, we're going to have to get a lift up. Ooh, missed that jump. So yeah, as I've said before, the game is more about storytelling and less about the actual platforming aspects, because this puzzle is becomes pretty clear right off the bat. Yes, Eliana. You said it. Oh, so close. Looks like Claire's gonna need to get a little bit higher. So let's take Chris, move him over. Put Laura on top of Chris. Grab Claire. She could jump off of Laura. Perfect. Oh wait. Do I have them all in the wrong spots? I think. Okay, so let me readjust. John, you're gonna want to be, or not John, you're James. You're gonna be there. We're gonna take Sarah and miss all of our jumps. There she goes. We're gonna take John, put him on the right instead of the left where I had him. Right about there. Alright, Thomas, you want to be in that lower right quadrant. If I can make the jump. Oh, so close. I think we'll have to take Chris and Laura and move them over and bounce off of them. So Thomas, you hop up there and there. So far, so good. And it helps if you switch characters before moving. Alright, Chris, you're going to go all the way over here. And finally, Laura, you go in the other corner. Nailed it. Perfect. We did it, Eliana. Next stage. Alright, so what have we got here? We've got John, Claire, and Sarah. So we're going to have to make good use of everybody's skills. Oh! And as such, let's not try to drown everyone. Bless you, baby girl. Bless you. Bless your face. Wait, no, that's a different YouTuber. Hopefully he doesn't have that copywritten. Oh, I'm gonna owe YouTube so much money. Alright. Yep. Sarah, you come over here. Claire, you head that way. And let's put John down here. Sarah, move Claire over.
Claire could not accept that this had all been futile. She was a superhero. There had to be a way. Not for her to get out. Red had been pretty clear on that, but there must be thousands of other AIs up there, unaware of their situation. Was there a way to help them?
Was there a way to help them indeed? Maybe all of us are superheroes. Alright, so take John and hop up there. Nice. And these two can glide under the spikes and to safety. And let's head over here. Now, how is Claire going to clear these spikes? Oh, I think I know how. We are going to have to press that button over there. So, John, you head over here. And Sarah is going to have to land on top of John. And then take a big leap this way. Just as I suspected. So, Sarah, you can go over here. John, you get into your portal, and finally Sarah into yours. Well done.
Thomas led his friends to the creation matrix, the system which generated the worlds up above. He had a plan. They were going to redesign the world.
That is quite
That's what
ambitious,
the humans
Thomas.
did. They changed the world to suit them. Why couldn't they do the same?
Alright, so, what's going on here? We have these little white blocks of light. Oh, I think I have to. Okay, I see. I'm gonna have to try to stick this white block into the other white block. So, Chris, yep. Nice. Thomas, you're gonna have to get out of the way, let Chris do his job. Oh, almost. Perfect. Now what? What's happening? That lowers into the abyss. Let's follow it. Alright. I'm guessing we'll probably have to take it with us even further. So let's grab Thomas. And this is Sarah, right? Bring Sarah over here. Oh. This is gonna be a little bit tricky. Oh. Bounce it like a beach ball. Bounce it like a beach ball. Good job, Sarah. Yep. Come on. Up here. There we go. And down another flight. Ah, easy as pie. So these guys are, oh, except not that easy when we forget to help Chris out because he can't jump that high. Alright, Sarah, we're gonna need you too. These guys are gonna change the world somehow. Eliana is looking forward to seeing how we change the world. Let's go, Sarah. Nice. Halfway through this chapter.
Chris was skeptical. He knew his abilities would be of no use to anyone, but Laura smiled at him.
Aww.
And immediately, he knew he had to do everything he could to help them get there.
Alright. Let's take James. He can take care of that. Thomas. Everybody's working together to change the world. This is exciting. Where are you, Claire? You're gonna go for a swim, as only you can do. Everybody's taking turns pushing things and shoving things and getting them where they belong. Well, James, you can go up here. Who do we got? Who do we got left? John? You can go here. Does everybody have their portal? Who else are we waiting on? Sarah. Down here. Nice. That was easy enough. Oh, just these two ladies. If you can call a program a lady, of course. Oh, Eliana's gonna go have dinner. Bye, Eliana. Everybody say bye. Alright, so it's just us now. Oh, and we were not paying attention.
Laura had been born special. She understood that now. She was created to help others. If her bounce could be passed on, then this would all have been worthwhile.
Ooh. So they want to pass on their individual characteristics. That is pretty cool. How am I going to do this, though? Oh, let's go press the button first. I'm sure that will lower that. Obviously. Out of the way, Sarah, Laura, Sarah, you hop. And can I do this? Oh, so close. You know, platforming's not that easy when it's crooked, okay? Cut me some slack. There we go. On to 7.7.
Thomas liked the idea of being an architect. He wanted to modify the world to help others. He was sick of these contrived spaces, these intentionally obtuse paths and puzzles. He'd do things differently. He'd empower the AIs above.
Alright, so it looks like he wants to find the other AIs and empower them. Who else were we waiting on? Chris! Last but not least. He has turned out to be a swell fellow. Alright, we got this doodad. Point of programming language, I can only imagine. Maybe like a power cell in their computer world. Or just a beach ball, an electronic beach ball. There we go. Beautiful lighting effects here. Very dynamic. And down we go, almost. Into the slot, press the button. Now...
John's massive jumps were dwarfed by Sarah. For the first time in his life, he felt humbled, not as good as someone else. He realized that he wanted to make every AI up there feel as heroic as he had. He liked the sound of that.
Nice. All very noble. Alright. And we're off. Who am I forgetting? Oh, John. There we go. $7.9.
Still felt weird. But he realized now that everyone else was too. They were a crew of weirdos. Weirdness that would save all the normals up above. The other AIs would escape, and it would all be down to 7 rectangles with very different relationships to gravity.
Alright, James is going to have to hide up here while Claire goes and hits her button. So we are architects. Heroes. We are so many things. And that is wonderful and beautiful. You know, I'm almost starting to feel like I shouldn't have commentated this just because I don't think my commentary can do justice to this story. But I am, so live with it. Oh, so close. Alright, so we gotta wait for this, and then Claire can get by. Alright, put Claire there. James is where he needs to be. Thomas, you're gonna head up here. Alright, we're gonna come back to Sarah. Laura's fine. John, you're actually gonna have to... How are we gonna do this? John, you're gonna slide past Chris. Chris up there. Let's go back to Sarah. And there we go. Look at this epic level. Everyone's here. So let's, and we're gonna have to use everybody, it looks like. Oh, nope, not what I wanted.
Thomas knew he'd never meet Nathan Fillion, or a Transformer. He'd never get to visit Gotham City or eat at Moobies. It didn't matter. If he and his friends jumped into the creation matrix, they could give everyone else in the simulation a chance to.
Awesome. So I guess this is the simulation matrix here, where all that white pixely goodness is. Alright, so we're gonna have to get Claire over here now, which means Sarah, you're gonna have to move out of the way, as well as Chris. Let's get Claire down into the water. And let's leave her there for the others to jump off of. Oh, okay, I'm gonna get that collectible, I promise. Thomas, you hang out up there. Who do we got next? James. Good old James. I'm gonna try not to do the English a disservice and emulate their accent. I'll just put the kibosh on that now. And actually, let's take Chris next because he might need assistance from, nope, it looks like he's doing alright. Yeah. Perfect. And Chris, you are almost where you gotta be. Do one last jump off of Laura. Who am I looking for? Let's get John. Move Sarah out of the way. Oh, okay. That was alright. I guess that's why they put that respawn point there. And finally, Sarah. And do a hop. Oh, wait, no. We gotta do Claire. Laura, you go back to where you need to be. John, I think you're gonna be in the way of Claire. So I'm going to put you here for now. Head down to the Matrix. John, show the world how to be a hero, like you and all the rest. Alright. Well, thank you for watching this episode of Thomas Was Alone. If you like it, please give it a share and a like, and I will see you next time.